Gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, I am your host, Wrestling Machine 28, and I'm here back again with another DVD review. Today I'll be reviewing Bret Hitman Hart Dungeon Collection 3-disc set. Alright, so we got, here's the cover, picture of Bret Hart, not a picture, but a drawing of Bret Hart. It's kind of smooth. Yeah, I can't really explain it. I think you just have to buy the DVD to see what it feels, explain. Alright, so this is how it's gonna look on your shelf. Bret Hitman Hart Dungeon Collection 3-disc set. We got the logo Bret Hart right there. The back, get a good picture of Bret Hart holding the Canadian flag. I'm gonna read to you. Unlock the greatest matches from Bret Hart never before released on DVD with Bret Hitman Hart The Dungeon Collection, handpicked by the Hitman himself. This set features prized rare matches from Bret's personal Stampede wrestling library, along with forgotten classic against legends like Andre the Giant, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Sting, Ric Flair, and much more. Also get the inside stories behind the action and a revealing never before seen interview with Bret Hitman Hart. Matches including 2 out of a 3 falls match for the British Commonwealth Junior Heavyweight Championship. Bret Hitman Hart vs. Dynamite Kid, Stampede Wrestling 1978. Bret Hitman Hart vs. Andre the Giant, Milan, Italy 1989. Bret Hitman Hart vs. Tiger Mask 2, Tokyo Dome 1990. Bret Hitman Hart vs. Undertaker, Madison Square Garden 1992. Bret Hitman Hart vs. Stone Cold Steve Austin, Sun City Super Bowl, South Africa 1996, and more. Okay, this DVD is runs about approximately 7 hours. Alright, let's open it up. Right, the best there is, the best there was, the best there ever will be. I don't know if you can see that. This is the Dungeon Collection. Yeah, I guess you can see that right there. We got a picture of Bret Hart. Pretty cool. Alright, when you open it up, we got a picture of Bret Hart right there. Sorry for the glare. We got 1, 2, 3 disc. The discs are pink and black. Let's get on to it. On disc 1, we got a real unprivileged, untapped resources in my backyard. 2 out of 3 falls match for the British. Yeah, I already said that. Commonwealth Championship. Bret Hitman Hart vs. Dynamite Kid. Stampede Wrestling. Alright, this is like the opener, and he talks about, like, he talks about how his early career, and a few matches are very rare on this DVD that, well, the VHS, like, tracking issues are, like, noticeable. And, Andre the Giant's, the matches against Andre the Giant and Buzz Sawyer are not the best quality, but the matches are, like, very interesting and worth watching anyways. Sawyer and Hart have, like, a very aggressive, realistic wrestling fight, and, to see Hart battle against Andre the Giant was near the end of his career. Felt like it was one of the last requested matches Andre wanted to wrestle with him. He also has matches against the Patriot, Jean-Pierre Lafitte, and Diesel. The major encounter of Hart was the men, or in the case of Diesel, special because the circumstances surrounding the match, with the IC champ challenging the WWE champion with Shawn Michaels and Jim the Anvil Neidhart at ringside. Alright, well, I'll just tell you the matches that are interesting. This Bret Hitman Hart vs. Buzz Sawyer, Georgia Championship Wrestling, September 1979, is very, not blurry, but the VHS is horrible quality. Not good quality. The camera was just horrible. Bret Hitman Hart vs. Andre the Giant. I enjoyed this match. Bret Hitman Hart vs. Mr. Perfect. Another match that was okay. I enjoyed this too. It's kind of shorter. This is for us. Hart Foundation vs. the Twin Towers. Good match. The greatest superstar card of all time. Bret Hitman Hart vs. Tiger Mask 2. I was looking for this match, and it was like, I enjoyed it. It was decent. Change of the guard. Intercontinental Championship match. Bret Hitman Hart vs. Ric Flair. New Haven. Can't read that. What's behind that? November 1991. Bret Hitman Hart versus Undertaker, Madison Square Garden, January 1992. Great match. Bret Hitman Hart versus Bam Bam Bigelow. Decent. Alright, and the last one, this one is like almost good matches. We got Bret Hitman Hart versus Diesel for the championship, WWE Championship, June 19, 1994. Great match. I wanted that. Bret Hitman Hart versus Owen Hart. Brother versus brother, Hart versus Hart. And probably the closest to my city, Stockton, California. And then we got Bret Hitman Hart versus Jean-Pierre Lafitte in your house, 3 September 24, 1995. Bret Hitman Hart versus Stone Cold Steve Austin, Sun City Super Bowl. You know, I always enjoyed the Bret Hitman Hart versus Austin matches for some reason. I always liked them. Bret Hitman Hart versus the Patriot. Man, the Patriot should be glad he's in this. That's 3-disc set with Bret Hitman Hart. WCW United States Championship match. Bret Hitman Hart versus Booker T. This is you would want this because it's a Nitro DVD, and it's on a 3-disc set with Bret Hart. So yeah, why not? I enjoyed that match. Misjudging Sting. He talks about about Sting, of course. Misjudging Sting. There we go. Then trip through memory lane. Okay. My thoughts. I really enjoyed this DVD. Had some good matches about on his past. We enjoyed it. The stories Hart tells also is like worth picking up this set because it talks about Dynamite Kid and the impacts Dynamite Kid had on Hart. Sorry, I can't talk today. He also talks his memories with the Islanders, Stone Cold Steve Austin, The Undertaker, his brother Owen, and more stories. And if you're just a fan of like Bret Hart or wrestling, you must like clearly get this because it's a great set. You're really missing out if you don't get this DVD. It's really a good set. At first, I thought this wasn't gonna be like a DVD that I would like to have, but this is probably gonna be in my at the end probably top 10, top 5 DVDs of 2013 because this is really a great DVD. So go to your nearest store, Walmart, Kmart, Target, wherever. Buy yourself Bret Hitman Hart, The Dungeon Collection. I'm Wrestling Machine 28. See ya.